Well, this is about the most fun I've had bass fishing in a good long while. I'm closing in on a 20-pound limit. That's just a 3.5. So I've been catching up on all my footage from this spring, and so like one of the days that I was out, I had planned to maybe look at post-spawn crappie, but I really wanted to catch some big bluegills before they went on beds. And what I ran into was a pretty good couple of groups of bass, and ran into a bunch of really good smallmouth, caught several nice largemouth, caught a bunch of nice bluegill, caught some really big crappie. Just kind of goes to prove the point of why I always have my little ultralight set up with me all the time now, because it works pretty much 12 months out of the year, and it'll catch good ones when a lot of other things won't work. And so, because to me, it's more about just getting the bait around them and being natural and getting a response, getting a reaction. So the bait I used was super simple. It's just a 1/16 ounce. That's a tungsten head. That's the trout magnet, tungsten eye hole head. You can put scent in it, which is kind of nice. It's got a really good keeper that holds the plastic on. So I fished probably 5 or 6 hours on this day and only used 2 plastic bodies. So you can kind of see how many fish get caught. It doesn't, that head keeps it from pulling the bait down, keeps you from having to mess with your lure all the time, keeps it from tearing up as bad. So it's a dynamite little setup. And then I just put, I've got 2-pound SOS line on here. I either use like a small Vanderford. This is like a 500 Vanderford. I also use like some shallow spool Daiwa Gecko Bajine spinning reels, Gecko Bajine X. They don't hold very much line, and that's the whole point of them. They have a kind of a wider spool. You only have to put like 50 yards of line on it, which when you think about it, you're most of the time you're casting 30, 40 feet when you're fishing for ultralight fish. You're not bombing out 100-foot casts. And so I kind of like a shallow spool that, when I'm fishing ultralight line, because I can get better cast. It flows off the spool a little better. I feel like it's even a little more sensitive with not having so much line on there, but it also helps with not backlashing as bad. So that's kind of why I've kind of adopted that whole thing. But you'll see in this video, there's several fish catches. You'll kind of see what I was doing. But essentially, I started on the flats, fishing around stumps and cover. And then I decided to, after I wasn't really catching what I wanted to catch, I kind of moved more towards 45-degree banks with like irregular rock and irregular features on them. And you'll notice, like, I'm not really seeing fish, and I'm not even all the time seeing cover. I'm just seeing a little irregularity on the bottom, and I'm fishing those irregularities. And you'll be surprised how many fish are in those irregularities that you never see. And so I used to never even mess with it, but now I've kind of learned, like, I've caught so many big fish off of something that looked like nothing to me on my screen. And so now it's kind of just helped me open up my fishing a little more, where I kind of been looking for those irregularities now everywhere I fish, whether it's out deep or up shallow, whether it's on a flat or on a more 45-degree bank. I'm always looking for those irregularities and I'm fishing them. And, using a little bait with light line's a great way to do that. So check it out. Hope you enjoy it. Real nice crappie. Beautiful black thing. Beautiful blackfish. Oh, this is dangerous. I made it. Okay. 2-pound line. That was dangerous because that's 4.5 black right there. How about that pretty beauty? Beauty, beauty. Nice one. He ain't even like you getting close. Don't even get close to me. Just a little guy. Tungsten eye hole with the green and red. Keeper crappie. I like it. Look how darked up he is for how small he is. It's crazy. Nice little smallmouth. Well now. Well now, well now, well now. On the original finesse bait, the trout magnet. That's a heck of a smallmouth color. Green and red flake. 2-pound line, 2-pound fish. I like it. Oh, I shot that right into my finger. Keep pressure on that so it doesn't bleed. Golly. Baby smallmouth. Please don't shoot this into my hand. Oh, baby, yeah. Not putting a lot of pressure, just constant pressure. Now I need to try to control him because he's getting me under the boat now. I think he's starting to give up here. Getting ground on him. Oh, goodness. Okay, he's wearing out now. Oh, gotcha. Well, that's a healthy one. Goodness gracious. That was worth the trip. Oh, yeah, 4-pounder. 4-pounders, boys. Goodness gracious, what a jump. Here he comes up again. Oh boy, I'm in trouble now. Ran me up my trolling motor there. Gonna come up again. this is about the most fun I've had bass fishing in a good long while. 2-pound line. That's another 4-pounder, maybe a 5-pounder. I've got a 4-pounder in the box and a 3-pounder in the box, just for pictures. Worst landing job ever. Okay, gosh. Goodness gracious. Whew. Picture time. I'm closing in on a 20-pound limit. That's just a 3.5. I've probably got 16.5, I think is what I have on a bait this big. A bait that big with 2-pound line. A wet ride coming back across the lake. Old Skippy Johnson out there skipping. Big old black crappie. Damn. How about that one? This has been the bait of the day. The new eye-hole tungsten. And I have used exactly 2 trout magnet green with red flake bodies all day. That's how good they stay on that jig head. They don't tear it up. It doesn't get pulled off. It's literally, you don't have to mess with your bait. That's a 1.5 pound black crappie. Jumbo. Catfish. Catfish, catfish. Add it to the species. Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. You shouldn't have bit it, I know. Another catfish. Dang it. Bigger one. Bigger catfish. Oh, never mind. About a 4-pound largemouth. How about that? How about this instead? I was gonna say, I think it's just a jumbo gill, and it is. Nice one. Nice one, nice one. Another bass. Another largemouth. Pretty good one. Wow, he just kind of gave up right there. Go get in here, I'll get him. She's so beat, dude. Just a healthy male. Healthy male. Big gill. Big gillies. Sorry, bud. Oh, it's too heavy. Not going to happen. Bigger than I thought it was. Oh, it's white finally getting up here.